Welcome back to the Black and White Photography Podcast, providing news and interviews in the world of photography with your host, Jim Horn.
Occasionally I've been asked how I convert black and white photography, and quite frankly, it's not very difficult. I'm sort of a minimalist on this, and I learned from George D. Wolfe many years ago how to convert. So I've got a photograph here. It's the Port Oneida Farms out in Sleeping Bear Dunes, and I'm working on a project here. I'm converting this over to black and white, and I'll give you an idea of the routine I go through. It's really fairly simple. First, I will take the image and I will go over here and I will click on there and I will convert it to black and white. And I will generally look at the image and see, do I have a good tonal range? I might come here and reduce the exposure a little bit. Take a look at the shadows and move them to the far end, the blacks, move them to where I want to get the best black. When I see the peaking there, I sort of back off. The same with the whites. If I see the peaking there, I will back off. And then the next thing I will do is I will come here to this where it says black and white, and I will take a look at the different slide filters, and I'll decide, okay, do I want to reduce the green in the photograph a little bit, not unlike what you would do with black and white photography. Is there a lot of, what about the blue? And sometimes this is just really about feel. It's not so much about, any special expertise. And then I will turn this off. I'll go back to basic. I'll take a look at clarity in particular, because that'll help me with the midtones. And you can see there, I'm working on the midtones a little bit. And sometimes I'll work with the dehaze, and I'll just futz and I'll see what makes it look good. Now, I don't like to have those drop out in the shadows, and I've got decent detail here in the shadows that someone can see and so forth. And quite frankly, that's it. You don't have to go sort of crazy with this kind of thing. And many times what I will then do is I will come up here to Luminar 4, and I will edit with these settings, and you'll see the screen change here momentarily, and it's coming. There we go. Luminar 4, by the way, is a file that, software that you need to buy, and I think it's about $80, $90. I'm not exactly sure. I would say it's spelled Luminar, L-U-M-N-A-R. Anyway, I go over here, and this splits the picture in half. And then I will take a look at these different settings to see if I like this. You can change this setting and change it, or do I like the classic black and white setting? It's processing the image now, and you can see it change. Okay, now do I like this? I do like the detail down here. So, and I don't really see any change that I need here, so I'm going to apply it. And the image is processing, and it will take me back into Lightroom. It just takes a minute to process the image. Now, in my opinion, looking at this image just through Luminar here, we'll see it. Okay. Quite frankly, it looks like a decent black and white image. I mean, the whites are nice, the blacks are nice. You've got good mid-tone in the area down here. So I think overall it's really a good-looking image. So you can see going from color to black and white is not a big deal. And a lot of it is intuitive. A lot of it is what you feel. So give it a shot. I think you're going to, like the workflow. Don't make a big deal out of it.